You will never be satisfied, Edward. Those were the last words his wife said before she walked out of his life. Billionaire Edward Harlon only laughed. He truly believed money could fill any emptiness. So he boarded his private jet to the Bahamas with 3 lovers. Champagne flowing. Music blasting. The cabin turned into an out-of-control party in the sky. But that day was the last day he would ever feel pleasure. Mid-flight, the jet suddenly shook. Alarms screamed. Lights flashed. And in the next second, the engine exploded. The aircraft spiraled, tearing the sky apart, until a violent crash swallowed everything into the ocean. When Edward opened his eyes again, he was the only one left alive. He didn't know how long he drifted. He only remembered his feet touching sand before his body collapsed. Clothes shredded. Arms bleeding. Hunger twisting his mind. For days he survived like a wild animal. Catching fish with bare hands. Drinking rainwater. Making fire with stones. Sleeping curled under leaves. Fighting terror through every night. And for the first time in his life, he understood. Loneliness isn't when no one is around you. It's when no one knows you're still alive. One night, he looked up at the stars, his voice barely a whisper. God, are you still listening? I had the whole world, yet I lost my soul. If you give me one more chance, I'll start over. In the second week, a brutal storm hit the island. The shelter he built was ripped into the sea. The little food he had was washed away. Thunder cracked above him. He fell to his knees in the rain, screaming, I was wrong. I betrayed my marriage, my family, myself. God, if you save me once, I'll spend the rest of my life repairing what I broke. That night, he cried himself to sleep. No wealth. No ego. Just a man stripped down to his core. At sunrise, half awake, he heard something. Not waves. Not wind. A helicopter. He jumped up, ran toward the shore, waving his arms with everything he had left. When the rescue team landed, tears poured down his face. How did you find me? The captain answered gently. We saw a huge cloud of smoke last night rising from the horizon. We thought it might be a distress signal. Edward fell to his knees in the wet sand. He thought the fire had destroyed him, but it was the very thing that saved him. Sometimes the fire you think is consuming you is really the one God is using to light your way home. When you lose everything, maybe that's when God starts pulling you back up. If you believe God can turn your breaking point into the beginning of your rescue, type Amen in the comments.